Bwaaa!
Bwaaa trash fight all through the night, deep in the heart of Texas. The trailer park is nice and dark, deep in the heart of Texas. Dad drinks his brew and he spits his chew, deep in the heart of Texas. The TV blares but no one cares, deep in the heart of Texas. Here we go!
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Bwaaa, King of the Hill podcast. I'm Mike.
And I'm Rusty.
Rusty, welcome to another That Ain't Right Friday.
That ain't right.
So we got a email response from one of our loyal listeners.
All right, another
this
email.
This is the same folks that we've talked to before. Super Asdke, SUPERASDKE.
Okay.
I don't know how to say that, but
Yeah,
but I'm a big fan of theirs.
Studebaker.
Yes, Super Studebaker.
There we go.
This is the one that said, I'm a little behind, but I'll eventually catch up, and all that stuff. You remember I was telling you there was an email from one of the fans who wants to also help us fact check and things like that. So that's what, this is the same person that we're talking to.
Same person. Okay.
Yeah. So, on the, this was about it was yesterday. So I said in response to their original email, telling us how much they like the show and that they'd love to help out any way they could. I said, thanks for the email. We'd love for you to help us out with facts, insights, just favorite moments, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, and I really, by the way, if you ever get an email from me and I say, thanks for listening, that is not a platitude. I am really thankful for you listening to this.
No, it's just attitude, hon. It's not platitude, it's attitude.
So I get a response from Super Studebaker, and it says, I'm a little behind, but I'll eventually catch up to send facts and info about upcoming episodes.
There we go.
The only thing I can say right now is, and there's two things, okay?
Alrighty.
One, you guys brought up how BC headache powder is a Texas or Southern thing. But here in Illinois, okay, we know where they're at.
Midwest.
Where I'm at, they do have BC headache powder, though I never bought it or tried it. So I grew up
that's
thinking
the thing. So that's the thing is he says that it's sold there, right?
Yeah.
But he says he's never seen anybody use it or
Yeah.
none of it.
Yeah.
In Texas, guess what? It's sold here, but guess what? I know a lot of people that use it. So it's just like Dr. Pepper is sold in Illinois, but I don't know anybody in Illinois that wakes up at 6 a.m. to go to work and slams Dr. Peppers like I know people
I
in
can
Texas
remember
do. So
my
I don't know,
grandfather keeping one of the BC headache powders in his wallet.
Yeah,
Like
I know
in
old
his
people.
wallet.
I know
Yeah.
more than one older gentleman that does that too. So
I always
think
hated
what
it.
it is I
Tastes
hated
like
it too.
shit.
And it's really good though for headaches. It really is. I think it is.
It's just crushed up
still-
aspirin.
It's still a Southern thing. It's
Yeah.
just because gumbo is sold in Toronto doesn't mean that gumbo is, that Toronto has Southern gumbo. They have Toronto gumbo.
BC headache powder. Tastes like shit, but works well. Also, this is the next point. Also, on one of the minor character episodes, you guys brought up Willie Lane. You remember Willie Lane moving into the neighborhood?
Yep.
Causing all the noise. He said he's the Cowboys player who moves into the house next to Hank. I think you guys thought he was a real person, but he was actually a fictional character created for the episode. I did not realize that. That is a very good point. He says, I didn't know that until, they say, sorry. I didn't know that until probably a year ago. And before that, I assumed he was a real person. And then signs it with, anyway, good podcast. I hope you guys eventually upload season 2 and 3 on YouTube and maybe post the That Ain't Right Fridays on YouTube. So we got some work to do.
I guess we got to start putting these on Friday. No,
So-
I knew that he wasn't an actual member
I did not.
of it.
I thought he was.
No, because it's.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what his stats and everything were for the show when
Yeah.
we did that show. We haven't even done that show yet, have we?
I think we have, yeah. Haven't we done that? Yeah, we've done Willie Lane. Really? Oh shit!
That's not for a few more seasons.
Huh.
So we never. Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about there because that's one of those. That's like he's.
Well,
Are you from the future? Are we going to make this mistake and we don't even know it? I'm terrified right now.
He's saying this is one of the minor character episodes we did. Remember when we used to cover like minor characters in the King of the Hill universe? And so we had already talked about him. So that's what it was.
I don't remember that.
You know, we had those lists of like, here's a character, there's a character. And then we did the thing about different places in Ireland.
So we got to
and
start
stuff
putting this
like
on
that.
YouTube too. So we're going to start being on camera for this now?
No. I think he's just saying or they are just saying that that's the way they listen to it. And so they would love to have it on YouTube, which is very nice.
I mean,
yeah,
yeah,
very nice. Yeah, not much more work, but double it. That's it. We got an email this week, and I wanted to address those two things. Thank you once again, Super Studebaker, for sending us an email. I know that's not your name, but you just like the rest of the fans are what makes this show special. You know, two idiots can get in here and talk about their favorite show, but if nobody listens, it's like wondering if a tree makes a sound when it falls in a forest if nobody's there.
Nobody's there, yeah.
So I wanted to thank you guys for that. Do you have any news, any King of the Hill news or any animation-related news to talk about? I know that you guys
we're still waiting.
Well, I know you guys on Animation Conversation just interviewed Pinky,
yes,
which was a big deal.
She was offered a position with King of the Hill's new show, but with the writer's strikes.
What is her name? Pinky what?
Pinky Davis.
Pinky Davis.
There is a production standstill right now in for Bandera Entertainment, so I'm not sure how much that affects at that particular production house, but I know that right now it's affecting the current production of King of the Hills. So
it's pretty amazing though that she was offered a job. You know, I mean,
yeah, she was offered a job with them, which is great. Yeah, no, she's really good at her job. She's definitely very, very, very talented at what she does. She's a storyboard artist.
Oh, okay.
Extremely talented storyboard artist. The guy that I host with F, he applauded the things that he's seen from her and stuff like that. So
well, you were telling me
he really
that
liked what she does.
You were telling me that you guys had another guest on recently, and they were talking about wanting to break into the industry, and F was like, "Hey, I'll hook you up."
Yeah. He's going to help her out.
Amazing.
He's going to help her out. Well, they've done a couple of shows together with him already. He's done a couple. He's done a guest on their show.
Oh, okay.
And they do a lot about animation stuff. Yeah, actually, the lady that we interviewed, her husband is LS Mark on YouTube. He's got like 500K subscribers.
Wow. Well, let me tell you, Rusty, eating healthy used to be a struggle for me, but that was before I discovered the BlendJet 2 portable blender.
The BlendJet 2.
Now when fast food temptation strikes, I just blend up a delicious and nutritious protein shaker smoothie. You know, they gave us a whole bunch of those little packages that came with the blender.
Yeah.
And there's some really good flavors in there. I mean, there's some like that matcha thing.
The green matcha?
Yeah, those are pretty damn good. BlendJet 2 is portable, so you can blend up smoothies at work, a protein shake at the gym, or even a margarita on the beach. It's small enough to fit in a cup holder, but powerful enough to blast through ingredients like ice and frozen fruit with ease. Maybe a human thumb. Don't put your thumb in it. BlendJet 2 is whisper quiet, so you can make your morning smoothie without waking up the whole house. Lasts for 15 plus blends and recharges quickly via USB-C, which has saved us all. There's nothing worse than turning that USB thing over and over and over and over, and then finally finding how it plugs in, you know?
Oh, yeah, I don't like that
USB-C
either. Yes, USB-C saved us all.
Best of all, BlendJet 2 cleans itself. Just blend water with a drop of soap, and you're good to go. There's 30 plus colors and patterns to choose from. There's a BlendJet 2 to complement just about any style. We have a pink one? Lavender. I think ours is lavender.
Mine is the Toy Story Aliens.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the Pizza Planet one.
Ooh,
yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got some really cool colors, but I really like the patterns. I know one of the people here got one that looks like Woody the Sheriff.
Is there a code with them?
There is a code. What are you waiting for? Go to blendjet.com and grab yours today. Glab it today.
Glibbity glob.
And when you do glab it, make sure you use the promo code
BWAAA1 2.
That's to get 12% off your order and free 2-day shipping. No other portable blender on the market comes close to the quality, power, and innovation of the BlendJet 2. They guarantee you'll love it or your money back. Blend anytime, anywhere with the BlendJet 2 portable blender. Go to blendjet.com and use the code
BWAAA12
to get 12% off your order and free 2-day shipping. Shop today and get the best deal ever.
BlendJet 2, formerly known as BlendJet.
Hey everyone, it's me, your puzzle-loving pal. Did you know I was a puzzle-loving pal?
I didn't know you were a puzzle-loving pal.
I got to tell you about my latest obsession. It's Wongo puzzles. These things are the real deal. They are high quality, handcrafted, and perfect for anyone who loves a good challenge but doesn't want to dedicate their entire kitchen table to puzzles for a week. Trust me, I have been there. I will tell you this, my parents, they're very old and decrepit, and they do puzzles all the damn time.
Yeah.
Like there's always a table that has like an unfinished puzzle. Yeah, it's either that or I don't know.
Die.
feel your bones. So these puzzles, these Wongo puzzles, they are 100% wooden. They'll last forever. Each piece is hand drawn. Just think about that for a second. Each piece is hand drawn, so no two pieces are the same, and you'll discover some fun whimsy pieces as you work through it.
Whimsy.
They come in a custom wooden box, which is perfect for storage and gifting. Before we started doing this, I didn't realize how many people I know already have these Wongo puzzles. I mean, they're apparently pretty.
You can't go wherever Juan go.
With stunning designs and unique shapes, Wongo puzzles are a cut above the rest. I loved doing the snow globe puzzle myself. It was great to pull out a puzzle and be done in a night and not have it on the table for a week. So what are you waiting for? Let's go to Wongo Puzzles, WONGO puzzles.com, and pick a puzzle today. And be sure to use the promo code
BWAAA
for 10% off your order. It's the most fun you'll have with a puzzle, guaranteed, or your money back. Go to WONGO puzzles.com and use your code
BWAAA
to get 10% off your order and get puzzling right now. Hey, Rusty, did you know that you could be putting oil and chemicals in your coffee?
No, I didn't know that.
I mean, I love coffee creamer, but I don't think I've ever turned a bottle around to actually see what's inside. Recently I did, and I found out many of my favorite creamers, like especially the one my wife used to use, they contain ingredients I would never intentionally add to my coffee cup, like canola oil, dipotassium phosphate, whatever
Sounds
that is.
Terrible.
Artificial flavors. I can't take artificial flavors a lot of the time.
Yeah, I'm good on any flavoring.
They taste gross.
I don't like flavors in my coffee. I like the earth and flavor of coffee.
I mean, I love coffee. Don't get me wrong. I do love it. I just I don't like all that crap in my coffee, right?
Yeah, no, it does that.
So let me tell you about Laird Superfoods then. They have better ingredients, amazing taste, and functional benefits. Laird Superfood creamers are crafted from the highest quality, all-natural, real food ingredients. All Laird products are sustainably sourced and thoroughly tested to ensure that you're incorporating the cleanest, finest fuel into your routine. Now, they're all natural. They've got whole food ingredients. They contain naturally occurring MCTs from coconut oil. Everybody tells you coconut oil is good for you. Mm-hmm. There's no artificial flavors, no colors, no additives, no sugar from highly refined corn syrup. So that's a big deal right there. If you take one thing you do every day and make it better, Laird developed his creamer himself to stay powered for a day on the waves. He was a big wave surfer, Laird Hamilton was, and he needed a morning fuel that could allow him to spend the entire day chasing the ultimate wave. So he made this creamer, and it is it's crazy, crazy good. Laird sources high-quality plant-based ingredients globally and puts an emphasis on U.S. sources whenever possible. They aim to source responsibly and sustainably and believe that the foods you consume should be as good for the earth as they are for you. They have honest and transparent products and labels. If you try it, you won't go back. They have functional superfood creamers, instant lattes, and prebiotic greens. They have a variety of snacks and supplements full of wholesome plant-based ingredients to keep you charged for wherever life takes you. So to get a deal on Laird Superfoods, I need you to go to zen.ai, BWAAA, King of the Hill. So that's zen.ai/BWAAA, King of the Hill. And your offer code there is BWAAA. So Laird Superfoods makes a better creamer that keeps you powered all day and it's better for you, the earth, and your coffee. What do you say, Rusty? You want to go get some coffee?
Coffee.
Hey, Rusty.
Yeah.
Did you know that dehydration is the leading cause of daytime fatigue?
Oh, no.
I don't know about you, but like 2:30, 3 o'clock, I just hit a wall almost every day. I was shocked to learn that even mild dehydration can cause headaches, muscle weakness, brain fog. But luckily, there's a cure.
Oh, there is?
Actually, I should have said there's a solution. It's called Cure. Cure Hydration. The Cure Hydration is an oral rehydration solution, or ORS, that contains the perfect balance of electrolytes. We know how important that is because plants crave it.
Super important.
And glucose to help your body absorb water and rehydrate quickly. The formula is made with all natural ingredients like coconut water powder and pink Himalayan salt. Whoopee. And it is free from artificial flavors, sweeteners, and preservatives. Cure Hydration is vegan, gluten-free, and non-GMO. That makes it a great option for anyone with dietary restrictions and preferences. The packets that they give you, they're convenient. They're easy to use. You just mix them with water and drink. They're perfect for on-the-go, travel, or anytime you need quick hydration. Hydration is more than just drinking water, Rusty. It is, that's what Lauren Picasso, a lifelong endurance athlete, discovered as she struggled to stay hydrated no matter how much water she drank. I've known people like that. My wife drinks so much water, it's crazy. Lauren found Cure, a science-backed electrolyte drink mix to make hydration easy for everyone. Cure believes that hydration should be simple and effective, but also clean and natural. That's why they only use the highest ingredients and quality plant-based stuff to avoid any artificial or harmful additives. They're committed to transparency and honesty. All of their ingredients are clearly listed on their website and packaging, and they're always happy to answer any questions or concerns. So are you ready to combat dehydration?
Absolutely.
You can try Cure today and feel the difference for yourself. Use your code
BWAAA. Sorry, I blanked.
You're good. For 20% off your order. Try Cure today and feel the difference for yourself. Use our special code
BWAAA
for 20% off your order. Your coupon will be activated at checkout. Try Cure Hydration. Stop drying out. Do we want to talk about our newest social media profile?
Yeah, so everybody knows Meta has released Threads, and then Blue Sky has been released by the original Twitter creator. So Blue Sky, we're on the waiting list for Blue Sky, but we are officially live on Threads. You can go to Threads and find us there. So it's at the same Bwaaa KOTH flagship name.
Now, if you go out looking for Threads, which I did because I wanted to see if there was a way for me to post from desktop.
Yeah, there's
not.
Option. It's all
there's
mobile
not
right now.
But there is a thing called Threads out there that is like a group working content management system. So poor Threads.
They're probably their servers are probably maxed.
Can you imagine?
10 million people trying to log onto your website. It's not the right one.
Well,
I'm sure there's a lot of people that clicked on that shit because I was one of them. I went looking for a desktop option. I clicked on Threads, but I couldn't find it. So I went to Threads by Instagram, and then I ended up finding that they don't have one. So
not yet. I don't think there's any DMs available yet.
No, there's not. It's very bare bones. There's no ads even
every
yet.
time.
So apparently that's one of the big things why people are pissed off. There are a lot of their advertisers for Meta are mad because there's zero ads on this app. There's zero ads. Enjoy it while you can because it's going to be filled soon.
This is first to new market is what this is because, you know, Elon is over there screwing up Twitter, and then
this is just Twitter Lite is all it is.
Well, then
without the bloat.
You've got Blue Sky over there being developed, but you have to have an invite and all this stuff. Yeah. Meta was like, well, screw it. Let's just put it out. And they just did it. You know, and to be honest with you, to have 30 million people
probably
sign
without legal
up.
advice too.
30 million people.
They probably did it without any kind of legal advice.
Well,
there's probably a certain legality. There probably is some stuff there. They're probably stepping on toes.
There's already a thing out there where Elon wants to sue them, you know, because it's too much like Twitter.
Yeah, he wants to sue everybody.
But I will tell you, as far as Threads go, I don't know if it's going to make it or not, but
you know, Friendster and Zango weren't suing nobody whenever they went under.
I don't know if Threads is going to make it or not, but I will tell you this. It's one of the easiest setups that I've ever done in my life.
It doesn't have to make it or not. You know why?
Why?
because they didn't make it at that VR crap. They spent like $2 billion on VR. That's the funny thing is they spent $2 billion on VR, and this right here is like a low cost.
This is what's going to do
app,
it. Yeah.
and they put it out and set the world on fire because it's so bare bones.
Well,
and like you said, I
think it's what people are looking for. Is the bare bones part.
The ability to create the app.
You log in, it asks for your Instagram login, it gets you that, and then it goes, hey, you want all your friends on Instagram on here? You say yes, and you're done.
It all
That's it.
Yeah. It was
now,
pretty easy.
The one thing I've had an issue with is I have an iPhone 14, and whenever I try to post a photo to a thread, it shuts the app down.
Oh,
so I'm assuming that that's being worked on and all that.
I'm sure all of it is.
It's almost like having a beta of something, you know.
Yeah, so all social medias for any podcast that I'm a part of are all threaded now.
Really?
So animation, Bwaaa.
Well, here at the network, I see a ton of our shows that have already signed on to it.
Yeah, I've seen that too. Yeah.
Rachel Ruth Tate with her Texas Astrology, she posts a lot. Which is great. I hope she keeps posting because I'm trying to post our stuff on days when we do releases, so that would be Monday through Saturday. But I just made my first post on here yesterday as far as like showing, the daily drops and stuff. I'll try to do another one today, and we'll see.
Yeah,
but it's been
cool.
fun to kind of now. Okay, I need your help. I am very old, and somebody says. They're doom scrolling. What are they talking about?
Oh, doom scrolling is scrolling through. Okay, so what I like to do sometimes is there's on Twitter there are like fight videos, and you just scroll through stuff that's like doom and gloom. Like you're scrolling through like Ukrainian war footage. You know what I mean? Because it's crazy how accessible the footage is for the war right now. It's just because it's the first war in the social media era in the Western civilization, because we've seen everything in the Eastern part of the world for years, but it's like the first Western civilization war that you could watch on your phone. So I don't know.
Crazy.
I think
it's kind of like being able to watch Vietnam on TV. You know?
Yeah, it's like watching Vietnam in TV, but even crazier than that, because now you've got like dudes who are flying drones over battlefields, and while people are actively shooting at each other, they've got these drones that are just recording over the battlefield. So it's just I don't know. It's nuts. It's a new just the technology and stuff. The way it is, it's definitely changing. Like how we see war and things like that.
I love when I look on Threads and I look up Hank Hill, I get there's an account on here called Official Hank Hill. Like that's a real thing.
Yeah. Like there's really official one. That's good though.
Yeah, he's posting pictures. Now I have a problem with official_Hank_Hill. The first post I get to is I'm stuffed LMAO, completely demolished these wings. There's a lot of meat left on those wings. You did not do your job there, buddy.
Sir.
Yeah, you got to suck those bones dry. Sorry. All right. Well, that's all I got for this Friday. You got anything else?
No, that's it.
Why do they call it oven when you in the cold, out hot, eat the food? That's the kind of genius you can get from official_Hank_Hill. Let me repeat that one more time for anybody who didn't follow. Why do they call it oven when you in the cold, out hot, eat the food? I think that's words we can all live by. What do you think, Mason?
Yeah.
Okay, he just shook his head. All right, guys. Thank you again for joining us on That Ain't Right Friday. We will see you again on Monday for
we'll see you soon.
Season 4, Episode 9.
Weematanya.
Weematanya, indeed. This has been a Rogue Media Network production.